I'm Mike Kilburn.
And I'm Renee Joseph.
Coming up on today's show, it is our monthly look at businesses around town. Renee, what are some of the highlights of today's show?
We're visiting a cat lounge, cafe, and bar. Also, we stopped by a woodworking shop that's turning wood into statement pieces at hundreds of homes and offices. And we check out an antique market with 25 booths filled with antiques, plus a lot more.
Grab your coffee and come with us as we take you to businesses around town.
Experience the ultimate hair transformation at the Color Bar. Their expert colorists will create your dream look and provide you with the tools and formula to recreate it at home.
Say goodbye to hair worries and embrace the freedom of flawless hair every day.
I've worked with Andrea for the last 15 years. We've worked really in any corporate salon, any independent hair salon, and then we also turned things and we worked in the distribution side. So with all of our experience, we really kind of wanted to bring a fun, positive environment that we felt like Columbus needed in a hair salon. So we tried to combine the independent hair artist along with a commission salon. So just offering the different perks of the flexibility and then just like the atmosphere, the fun vibe. So that's when the Color Bar was born in 2020.
So we do have something we feel makes us a little maybe more unique to other salons. We do offer a self-serve dry bar, and what that is whether you are short on time or money or whatever that may be, we set you up at a little station that we have, and where you have a dryer, curling iron, any products you need, and you can blow dry your own hair. So, I mean, we have some clients who are there for 30 minutes and curl every piece of their hair, or you have that mom that's got to get out of here to her kids and she can be in and out in 5 minutes.
So whether you're a client here or a stylist here, we really try to put everybody first and treat them like family. So our clients love coming here. They get really close with the stylist. And, you know, it's a whole journey of being on their ups and downs moments of their lives.
We're located in the heart of Bridge Park at 6630 Riverside Drive. We are right across from Urban's Pint House. You can find us on our social media. At our Instagram is thecolor.bar. Also, we have a Facebook page at The Color Bar Dublin. And you can find us also on our website at www.thecolorbarsalons.com. And you can make an appointment there as well, or even just give us a call here at the salon.
Tropical Nut and Fruit is the perfect place to help you get ready for Thanksgiving.
It sure is. Whether it's delicious snack trays or something from their selection of craft beers and wine, Tropical Nut and Fruit has it all. Alicia Bruna told me more. You know, I said in the open of today's show, I said, if you're looking for your Thanksgiving headquarters, you got to come out to Tropical Nut and Fruit.
Absolutely. I mean, just look around us at all the nuts and dried fruits and snacks and mixes and what says family and food and festivities like a beautiful snack from Tropical Nut and Fruit.
No question about it. I was looking at this tin you have. That is really that would be a nice gift to take to Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, and these are actually already packed. So this is a double dip chocolate peanut with one of our more popular snack mixes, and we do a lot of this actually during the month of November and December, but they're great ways to host a party or take it to a family gathering. So we all have a lot of this stuff available in the store all the month of November and December.
Yeah. What about cooking? I know you have a good variety of things for that.
We do. I mean, all the walnuts and pecans and all the different nuts that you see around us, that's really a better value and more bang for your buck because we're packing these in larger bags than if you go into your local grocery store and you're buying 6, 8-ounce, 9 packages. You're actually getting a lot more product for your baking here than you could ever pick up at a grocery retailer.
I have to mention this. You also have a great selection of craft beer and wine and things for that special bottle you want to take.
Yeah, I mean, we still have some of the seasonal favorites like the pumpkin pie wine and apple spice wine. And yeah, I mean, those are always really popular, especially the local craft beers. We do a huge, business with that product too.
Well, tell us how we can get out here, find some of these great deals and get some things for Thanksgiving.
3150 Urban Crest Industrial Drive, right off of 270. We're here Monday through Friday from 9 to 6 and Saturday from 9 to 3.
Ashley began making elderberry syrup to keep her family healthy after researching the many benefits of elderberries.
She had a few extra jars and posted them for friends and family to buy on social media. And after a flood of interest, Spoonful of Elderberry was started.
I am excited to talk about Spoonful of Elderberry. It is a mom-owned little small business here in Grove City that I created really to help families in the community be more naturally minded about keeping their families healthy. My daughter had started kindergarten and she was coming home with runny noses and all the things that kids come home with. And so I found elderberry, but I was buying it from the store and I was reading the ingredients and just seeing all of these preservatives that they put in elderberry syrup. And I wanted something that I could make that didn't have preservatives in it. And so I said, you know what, I'm just going to start making this for our family. And I said, okay, well, I'm a stay-at-home mom and I'm going to turn this into a little mom side business. And I did. And it really grew. So Spoonful of Elderberry became this great way to help families keep their families healthy. Elderberry is the second highest antioxidant producing fruit in nature. They're full of vitamin A, they're full of vitamin C, they're full of all kinds of things that our bodies can use to help our immune systems just be stronger and help with the severity of cold and flu symptoms. I recommend that you take a tablespoon a day for an adult just as a preventative measure. And then if you're feeling symptoms of any type of cold or flu, anything at all really, you can take a tablespoon every couple hours just to help your body process whatever is going on and get it flushed out of your system faster. We sell it here in our family's chiropractic office, Tree of Life Chiropractic in Grove City. We also have it for sale in multiple different little boutiques around Columbus, and then a lot of chiropractic offices around Columbus. We have it for sale in their offices as well. You can also purchase it on my website at spoonfulofelderberry.com.
Coming up, we take you to an antique market with 25 carefully curated and experienced local antique dealers.
You will find their booths filled with antique and vintage items reflecting a variety of design styles. That's straight ahead.
Our strongest memories are family and food. Those memories will flood back when you try CJs Soul Food in Polaris. With soul classics like ribs and greens to pork chops with savory mac and cheese, CJ's has it all. CJs Soul Food, your soul food destination with signature cocktails and entertainment, has birthed a new age of soul here in Columbus. Located in Polaris, book your table now at cjsoulfood.com.
Find your perfect workspace at Brick House Blue. They offer flexible co-working spaces, private offices, and everything in between.
Elevate your work and life in the heart of Bridge Park, Dublin, or the welcoming community of Plain City, Ohio. Discover the ideal environment for your success and growth.
When we came up with the concept for Brick House Blue, we wanted a place that leaders and teams would be able to come off site to have a creative day, a strategy day, a team building day, but an opportunity for folks to get out of the four walls that they typically work in.
In each location, there is a meeting space. As she mentioned, we have three locations, one in Plain City, one right here in Bridge Park on the Longshore Street, 6605, and then one right down the street by the AC Marriott.
What differentiates Brick House Blue is, first of all, the service level. We want to make sure as soon as somebody walks in our front door that they are greeted, that we support them. We have everything within the space that they need, from technology to the snacks, the drinks, just the simple things, but we're very service oriented.
The way that we've kind of grown is kind of organically with our own community. So we take a lot of input from our customers, and I think a lot of what we're doing as we expand is a reflection of how they feel the space should operate for them, which kind of leads into what is the new way of co-working, right?
We're constantly getting new insights that can come into Brick House Blue, so we translate those and transfer them over to our teams. So we're meeting whatever the new models are, the new approaches, and creating co-working spaces and meeting spaces as well. If you'd like to connect with us, you can reach us through our website, www.brickhouseblue.com. You can also send information into us via info@brickhouseblue.com or give us a call at 614-505-5431.
Fall has arrived and it's time to think about getting those leaves cleaned up, and right around the corner is snow.
It is a good time to call Landscaping 365 to get that cleanup scheduled and don't deal with those back-breaking chores. Let Landscaping 365 take care of it for you.
Hello, Central Ohio. Now, is it just me, or are you also tired of going to the big box stores to get those leaf bags that seem to disintegrate like an ice cube in the desert? And don't get me started on the sarcastic messages that they put on the bags. And I'm sure you've seen it. Things like, "What did you do this weekend?" Or, "Woo, I'm stuffed." Do you really think that's funny? Folks, you deserve better than that. So let's discuss a superior solution to your leaf removal needs. Landscaping 365. Because we've got a team of experts that work like a well-oiled machine, ensuring your yard looks spectacular in no time. Our leaf removal service is a real game changer because we'll free you up from the labor and time-consuming challenges of leaf cleanup. One of the main reasons that it's so important is those leaves are going to kill your grass. They're going to create spaces for disease and pests to harbor, and it's just going to be a mess. So if you're tired of the back-breaking labor and flimsy bags, contact us today, 614-260-8774, or go to our website, landscaping365.com. We're here to take your leaf removal seriously so you don't have to worry about it.
Uncover hidden gems at Magpie Market, your go-to destination for curated antique treasures.
Step into their bright and beautiful boutique and experience the magic of the past. Discover unique pieces that tell stories and add a touch of charm to your home.
Well, magpies are birds that collect shiny things, and so it's also become a term for a collector in general. And so our store is 25 vendors who all have different kinds of collections, and so we just thought that made a great name for a store because we like nature and we like the colors of nature, we like the colors of the magpies, and
we're collectors.
We're collectors.
Well, we've got 25 different vendors. We carefully pick our vendors so that they have really nice displays. They have lots of different styles, everything from, what would you say, boho to
cottage decor to traditional. We have vendors who specialize in artisan pottery, fiesta ware. Well, they just all have a different take on how they use vintage and antiques in their spaces. So when you go around our store, you'll see that each space is unique and different and has a different decor style and just a different perspective on how you can use antiques and vintage in your own home.
Our goals with starting the store was to create a space that was open and bright and clean, well organized, and has beautiful displays.
We launch our Vintage Christmas starting the weekend of November 3rd, 4th, and 5th. We close the store early on the 2nd and bring it all in, decorate the store, and reopen for the weekend to kick off Christmas. You can contact our store at 614-929-5264 or check out our website at magpiemarketantiques.com.
We're on Instagram and Facebook at Magpie Market Antiques.
The store is located at 1125 Kenny Center Mall, which is just south of Henderson Road on Kenny.
How about enjoying your favorite drink in a cat cafe while surrounded by fur babies looking for a forever home?
It's a fun, relaxing environment to adopt a cat. Those details straight ahead.
Need to get away from it all? Spend a night surrounded by luxury and serenity with Cabins by the Caves in the beautiful Hocking Hills. Whether a besties weekend or romantic getaway, Cabins by the Caves has packages perfect for every occasion. From massages to in-room chefs and so much more, they'll arrange it. You just show up to the cabin and relax. So for more information about the cabins or to book your stay, call 877-322-2283 or go to cabinsbythecaves.com.
UT's Farm Market in Plain City is winding down the season with the final harvest of corn, which is signaling the corn crib is closing for the winter.
And it's time to order one of those delicious turkeys from Cook's Turkey Farm for Thanksgiving. Greg told us when your order must be in. Well, Greg, unfortunately, good to be in the corn crib, but I think it's going to close, right?
Oh, yeah, the weather's changing. You know, we're finally out of sweet corn. We picked sweet corn longer than we ever have this year. It was a great season. Corn was great. Flavor was great all year long.
I hate to see it shut down because I know that always means the end of summer and as we get into fall. apples are beautiful.
Yeah, we're dealing with Bachman Orchard. They're out of Carroll, Ohio. Do a great job. Of course, Honeycrisp, the Golden Delicious, Macintosh, Jonathan, all the varieties. Their apple crop is pretty good this year, which is good to see. That's good for us and good for customers.
Yeah. What about tomatoes?
Still buying a few tomatoes out of Bainbridge, where most of them come through. A couple good farmers down there still have tomatoes, but they're going to be done soon. I think we've got a couple weeks left, and that'll be it.
It's sad to see the end of the year. So with that, we know that you custom order turkeys every year. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Right. It comes from a great family over around St. Mary's, Cook's Turkey Farm. They pack under the label Bernard's. They make all of our roast beef, corned beef, most of our turkeys that we sell. So just naturally, we'll sell their fresh turkeys, and we've been doing that for probably almost 20 years.
Yeah, as long as I can remember.
Yeah, and they do a great job. If you've never had a fresh, never frozen turkey, you do not know what you're missing.
Well, tell us how we can find you here in Plain City.
Of course, check us out on the web, UTSFarmMarket.com. Sign up for our weekly specials. See us on Facebook. We're south of Plain City off of Route 42, Commerce Huff Road, and we're open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Kitty Bubble Cafe and Bar has 2 distinct sites, each spanning about 1,700 square feet. One is humans only with a cafe menu that includes coffee, bubble tea, beer, and eventually wine.
The other is for playing with adoptable cats that they're hopefully only temporarily calling Kitty Bubble home.
We are Kitty Bubble Cafe and Bar. Our sole focus is to increase adoption rates and help with adoptions here in the Columbus and surrounding areas. So the cafe side here at Kitty Bubble works almost like any other cafe. It's open seating. We focus on coffee and bubble tea style drinks, though we also offer beer, wine, and some food items to go along with the beverages. It's open seating. Feel free to come in, get your drink, sit, and if you just want to hang out and look at cats from a distance, it's completely separated from the cat lounge area, but we have windows that allow you to view and watch the cats as they play around. For the cat lounge area here at the cafe, it works in limited seating. We do accept walk-ins if it's available, but we highly recommend reservations as spaces fill up quickly, especially during busy times. We offer 2 sessions, either 30 minutes for $10 or a full hour for $15. You can find all this session availability information on our website at kittybubblecafe.com. All of our cats come from our partner rescue, Colony Cats and Dogs, based in Dublin, Ohio. They're fully vetted, fixed, and microchipped before they come to our cafe. You can find all of our information, how it works, and our reservation details at our website, www.kittybubblecafe.com. You can find us on all social media platforms as Kitty Bubble Cafe. Also, if you would like to reach out to us, we're more than welcome to email us at meow@kittybubblecafe.com.
C&J Basement Solutions has saved customers thousands of dollars.
Ron told me about one example where the estimate was so much lower than 3 other estimates, the homeowner brought in an engineer to verify what C&J Basement Solutions said was correct. We talked about a story that you got that's pretty interesting. And so tell us a little bit about what happened.
Yeah, so this is kind of our goal, honestly, when we come out to a house is not necessarily our goal. It's just we're going to find the problem. But we go down into his basement and he has poured concrete walls. Poured concrete walls will develop cracks around the foundation. Usually not a problem unless they leak water. This one was leaking water. So I gave him a quote for the one. We walked around the rest of the basement to determine whether there was anything else to see. Everything looked good. So it was simply one crack repair that needed to be done. Then he asked me, Ron, you don't think I need to break my floor up, put a footer drain system or anything like that? And I said, well, no. He said, Ron, you're my 4th estimate. He said, I have quotes ranging from $15,000 to $35,000 to solve the problem. And I said, well, how old's your house? He said, 5 years old. So they had him so scared that he actually hired an engineer. So when he had the engineer out, the engineer gave him a completely clean bill of health. Doesn't need anything, fixed the one crack that we'd quoted him. So we came out and did his simple repair, a very routine repair. And then I was talking to him and I said, well, I would make him pay for that engineer's report because you would have never had an engineer out here had they not come and told you the stories that they told you that were untrue, verified by an engineer, of course. And he said, I really should do that. I had left the house. About 20 minutes later, he had texted me and said, Ron, they're paying for the engineer's report, which simply means that they knew they did wrong.
So, Ron, where can we learn more about C&J Basement Solutions?
You could look us up at cnjbasementsolutions.com or simply call the number on the screen.
Coming up, Where most people see fodder for a fire, this company envisions functional creative furniture.
This company's founder has spent almost a decade turning wood into the statement piece of hundreds of homes and offices. Those details coming up.
Keep up with O&A. Follow us on Instagram at Out and About Columbus. We take you there.
Want to be on the show? Reach out to us at info@outandaboutcolumbus.com.
Indulge in the tastiest treats at Troyer's Marketplace. From delectable meats and cheeses to mouth-watering pies and cookies from Walnut Creek, they have it all.
Plus, they are a local grocery where you'll find everything from savory soups to Amish furniture and more. You know, I worked out in this area for a long time, and to see this, it's just fantastic. Tell us a little of the history, how this got here.
So back in 2010, my dad had started Troyer's just up the road here. He had a work-altering accident, so he decided to start Troyer's Marketplace here in Johnstown. The rest is history. It's been a good thing ever since.
So what are people going to find when they come to the market?
So when you walk in, you'll see a good variety of Amish-made furniture, poly furniture, meat and cheese, Amish-made baked goods, just a variety of nuts and seeds and candies, a lot of that good stuff.
Yeah, it's all good stuff, no doubt about it. You know, I noticed you got a little gathering place over here.
That's our cafe area. We do sandwiches, salads, soups, hot sandwiches, all kinds of different stuff.
I would assume it's all products that come from the store.
Yes, it is.
What do you think people love most about the store?
Biggest thing that we are the most that we would sell is obviously our donuts and our baked goods. That's a real hit, especially around this time of the year. Holidays, pies, donuts, just all kinds of goodies.
Nothing better than coffee and a donut or coffee and a piece of pie.
You can't beat it. You can't beat it.
What are some of the unique items that you have here in the store?
So a couple of the different things that we have here is the smoky barbecue bacon jam. It's very unique. Don't find it at your average grocery store. Goes really well on like a cream cheese bagel or even like a burger or anything of that sort. Also, then we have our tomato jam. Very unique item. I don't think I've seen it anywhere else.
I haven't. So Jensen, where can we find you and come in and enjoy some of this?
Sure. Our address is 429 East Coshocton Street here in Johnstown, Ohio. You can also find us on Facebook, follow us there, or you can give us a call. Our number is 740-967-9909.
Transform your space with handcrafted, one-of-a-kind furniture.
Opus Woodworking brings imagination and craftsmanship together to create stunning pieces that elevate any room.
We got started up around 2008. Housing crash happened. I was working for a custom builder at the time, pretty much laid off the whole company, and we all ventured out our own ways, and it was a good opportunity to start something new. We do Evely is a fully custom wood fabrication shop. We do a little bit of metal work, but lots of custom cabinets, really, really amazing shelving, custom furniture, chairs, tables, really anything that one can come up with. On my website, there's an inquiry form. They can get in touch with me that way and kind of let me know what sort of products they're interested in. We will set up a consultation and kind of get a good feel for what they're looking for. And then at that point, we move to a home visit and check out the site and start planning for the project. I truly believe that our process at Opus Woodworking is much more in depth with our precision, but as well as sanding and finishing. We do everything in-house. We have a spray booth in the back, do all of our own finishing. And then just our customer service and how we, just the relationships that we have with our customers tends to be very personal. And I think that's why I really geared my business towards more residential clientele, because I really like being able to add something special to their homes. Feel free to give me a call at any time. Number is 614-580-2006, or you can visit my website, which is opuswoodworkingllc.com, or feel free to shoot me an email, which is opuswoodworking@icloud.com.
With the leaves turning, it's the perfect time to visit the Hocking Hills and stop by Appalachian Arts and Crafts.
With over 65 vendors, you're sure to find one-of-a-kind gifts. As the owner says, if you can't find it here, you don't need it. Well, Sandy, good to be back at Appalachian Arts and Crafts.
It's great to see you again also.
So how's your summer been?
The summer has been fantastic. Now we are moving into fall.
Yes, indeed you are. And so what have you got for our viewers?
Great things. We have a large selection of the fall Billy Jacob pictures. Park Design has a huge display of different things. We have Treasures Around the World that has fall items in that. We have a new vendor that is going to be bringing in home-baked goods like cakes, cupcakes, brownies. She even brought in Bigfoot brownies for the Bigfoot Festival.
I heard that was a big deal.
That was a great, huge deal. It was good for business. It was good for our economy.
As we move into fall, I understand that you even have some Christmas displays up, and you said maybe some folks are even come down here getting Christmas presents early. Is that right?
That is correct, because they're down here at this time of year, and they are not going to get back down. So we do have one section upstairs that's Christmas, and we have been selling some.
So how many vendors are in here?
We have the same amount, about 60, 65 vendors. We do have one new vendor back there, and he brings in wood products such as some lights, like a trash can, benches, plaques, and they're electrocuted. He uses an electric thing to do it.
So how can people find you down here in the Hocking Hills?
They can find us if they come down 33 East. We are 5 miles east of Logan, and we're right at the intersection of 374, a little place called Rockbridge, Ohio.
And what do we always say about Appalachian Arts and Crafts?
If we don't have it, you don't need it.
That's right. Sandy, good seeing you again. Thanks for being on the show.
It's great being on the show again. Thank you.
Looking for a real estate team that puts your needs first? Look no further.
At Shea Hess Realty, they work as a cohesive unit that is dedicated to serving their clients with top-notch service.
30 years ago, I left the previous career that I was in, and I went into real estate as an agent. I worked for a company for a few years, and then decided that I wanted to get my brokerage and open my own company. That company was Shea Commercial Real Estate, and pretty tough first year when you go out on your own to do your own thing. But after that, things went very well. We do an array of services from brokerage to development. We do management, we do consulting. I could go on and on about our services, but we're a full service, sort of a boutique commercial real estate firm, because we don't have a franchise or anything behind our name, and we like it that way. I guess I would probably bring up one that we've been involved with a number of times on selling or working on, and that's the Longaberger Basket on East Main Street. It's a large old basket that's a vacant office building that's been vacant for some time. We worked on it for a number of years, and we've sold it. I think we've sold it twice. That particular piece and that particular owner is in discussions on turning it into a hotel and convention space, which would be pretty exciting for that basket, and it would renew it. So he's working through that right now. You can reach us directly here at the office at 740-587-7441. You can call me direct at 740-404-0665. You can go to our website, which is www.shea-hess.com, and we'd be tickled to talk to anybody. We love what we do.
Well, we hope you enjoyed today's show, and we took you to some businesses that you want to visit. Remember, if you missed any of the show today, you can watch it online at onacolumbus.com. And while you're on the website, lots of great recipes and lifestyle articles in our O&A News section, so be sure to check it out. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Renee, what's coming up next week?
Well, on next week's show, it's our annual coffee, wine, and craft beer show. This is always a great show if you enjoy those beverages, so be sure to watch.
Until next time,
have a great week.
Closed captioning brought to you by Explore Hocking Hills. The leaves are starting to change, and it's a great time to visit the Hocking Hills. For more information, go to exploreHockingHills.com.